Alright, this is problem number 3 from our Unit 6 test review. Again, we're going to start out by drawing the triangle. We'll label the vertices and the sides. We'll identify which ones we know. Let's see, we don't know angle A. We do know angle B is 80 degrees. We know side B has a length of 11. And we know angle C has a measure of 54 degrees. We have an angle, another angle, and then a side. So angle, angle, side, AAS, right there. For angle, angle, side, again, we have two angles, so we're going to use law of sines. Let's see. We have the pair angle B and side B. So let's go ahead and, well, we'll start with the easy part. We'll find the missing angle since we know two angles. So angle A we'll find simply by subtracting 180 minus 80 minus 54 gives us an angle measure of 46 degrees. So 46 degrees. We now know all three angles. We have the pair, both angle and side length for B, so we'll use that as our proportion and solve for the other two. We'll start with side A. Since we're solving for a side this time, I'm going to put the side variable up on top. Little a over sine of A equals little b, which is 11, over sine, I know the measure of angle A, so we can fill that in. It's 46 degrees. And we also know that angle B is 80 degrees. So we just have the one variable A. We'll multiply both sides by sine of 46 degrees in order to isolate that A. Sine of 46 degrees. Again, these will cancel out. Simple algebra. If the algebra is difficult, chances are you've set the problem up poorly. If you put this upside down, you have at least two steps in order to isolate the variable, and what I saw in the quiz, if you did it that way, you usually did not arrive at the correct answer. So set it up with the variable in the numerator right from the beginning. Make your life easy. So A equals sine of 46 degrees times 11 over sine of 80 degrees. We'll plug that into our calculator. And we get A is approximately, and again I'm going to round to the nearest tenth here, and in this case the tenths digit is a 0, so we end up with A equals approximately 8. I'll go ahead and add that to my triangle. A equals 8. We'll do the same thing for side C. C. Let's see, this was little a. We'll label that properly. This is little c. C over sine of C, well, C is 54 degrees, so we'll plug that in, equals 11 over sine of 80. We'll plug that into our calculator. Well, actually, before we plug it into our calculator, we'll solve for C. Again, we're going to multiply both sides by the denominator over here, sine of 54. We'll isolate that. I won't write it out. Multiplying both sides by sine of 54, we get C equals sine of 54 degrees times 11 over sine of 80 degrees. And that's what we'll put in our calculator. And we get side C is approximately, again, rounding to the nearest tenth, I get 9. So C equals approximately 9. And this triangle is solved. Here's side C, side A, and up here we have angle A. That was all the missing information. So we're done.